Hi Pisces, thank you for joining me for your September Tarotscope. Alright Pisces, this is your reading for September. I've pulled an oracle card. The oracle cards are from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors. It's, as I said, by Kyle Gray. The artwork is by Lily Moses. Stack. And my tarot cards are the Gilded Tarot. The backs look like this. I don't have the box anymore, but they come in a set called Easy Tarot. And they have a wonderful, wonderful tarot book with them, not just the little white paper thing. A really good tarot book that comes with them. You can learn a lot from that if you're learning tarot. All right, so the first week up, we have the Five of Wands, the Hangman, and the Hermit. Now, Five of Wands and the Hangman are telling me that there are people around you that are causing you not to be able to move forward. So the plans that you have made are being disrupted by people around you. They're just not cooperating. They're just not giving you what you need in order to move forward. And that is causing you to go into retreat. Now, this may be really good for you. Maybe the universe just needs you to go into retreat for a little while and to contemplate what is going on, what is happening. If this is a job situation, what is happening in your job? If this is a family situation, what is happening to you and your family, and what is your role in the family? So you need to meditate and just contemplate, figure out who you are, what you're doing, what's your role in this situation, and how can you let it move forward in a way that you won't get so much pushback, because these people are not, they're just not helping, they're not cooperating at all. In the top of the second week, we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is a person who wants to learn. This is a person who may be really pushing in and saying, I want to learn from you. I think that you have something really amazing to teach me. And they are already a person that appreciates the finer things in life, and they're willing to work for them. So this is a person who is also going to work very hard for their money, and wants to learn from you, and also wants to earn big money in the future. And in that respect, then you have two more major arcana here, Pisces, that say that you are the star, and the judgment on you is going to be favorable. So you're facing a judgment in the second week of September, but you're also being lauded as the star, as the person who has it all, the person, not who has it all, but the person who can make everything work. So this frustration, so here's already four major arcana, and we're only in the second week of the month. And the four major arcana are working together to say there's a purpose for this, there's a purpose for this delay. There's a purpose for the Hanged Man being there, and for you being subjected to this hesitancy or delay in whatever you're trying to do. Part of this delay means that you have time to contemplate and meditate and go within and try to seek the answers. And when you do this, you will come out with complete knowledge of what's supposed to be going on, the star. And this judgment on you is going to be very, very favorable because you followed all these instructions from the universe. So you're not trying to put one over on anybody. You're not trying to be disruptive. You're not trying to just go for the gold and make everything about money. But the universe is saying, okay, we see that you're doing great things, so the judgment on you is that you're doing great things. This judgment also could be coming from the human world, you know, not on a universal level. And so in that case, if this is a job situation, then they're saying, we judge that you are really, really doing fantastic, and we like what you're doing. Because in the third week, you get the Ten of Pentacles. Now the Ten of Pentacles is the money card. It's the card about legacy style money, huge investments paying off, big dividends, big bonus, something you can pass on to your children. So huge, wonderful things for you there in the third week, Pisces. You're going to be really successful, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles there. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is known as the slow and steady knight. He is the knight that is not actually moving. He is the knight that is your loyal companion, your steadfast, persistent, stubborn companion, somebody who will be with you through thick and thin. And just a note, Pisces, that Taurus would be a pentacle card. Taurus is one of the earth signs, and that's a sextile to you. Capricorn is another earth sign that's also a sextile to you. And Virgo is your opposite sign. So if you know somebody who's a Taurus or Capricorn, that's going to be this person. Probably not the Virgo. And then at the end of the third week, you have Four of Wands, which is a celebration of some kind of a family. Not necessarily your biological family, although it could be a celebration like a birthday or an anniversary or even a birth that you celebrate. But there's going to be some big celebrations, and that is such a lovely thing to see when it's in line with the Ten of Pentacles, because this is for your family as well. In the fourth week, you start out with the Sun. So things are really shining brightly on you, but the Sun also exposes things. And in this case, the Sun happens to be next to the Ten of Swords, which indicates a betrayal of sorts. So one or more of these people who were disruptive in the very first week of September probably are the person who does the betrayal in the fourth week of September. So somebody does not have your highest good in mind, and they actually want to thwart you. They want to derail you. They want you to come, not be the star, not be the one who gets all these accolades and all of these rewards. Not much you can do about people who don't like you, because they don't like you. So you can't really talk to them. They don't like you. So anything you say, they're just going to be like, oh yeah, I don't believe you because I don't like you. So that's kind of hard to deal with. But Pisces, you have a great solution here with this final card. The final major arcana. I just want to point out that half of the cards here are major arcana. That's highly unusual. We have the Sun, the Fool, Star, Judgment, Hanged Man, and Hermit. So you have a lot of major arcana influence here. So the month of September is going to feel to you like it's destiny, like it's fated, like it's meant to be, like things are just falling into place the way they need to go. Once you get past this difficulty in the first week, you're going to be in the flow with the universe and just doing what the universe is telling you to do, which is really good for you, Pisces. I know you're probably very intuitive anyway, and if you just listen to your instincts, to your universe, to your higher self, you're going to do very well this month. With this Sun exposing this betrayal, it not only means that again you get the Sun and the Star. So not only do you also come out smelling like a rose in this situation, but you expose the person who is trying to betray you, and that could mean that they have to leave the company, or they're shamed, or they're publicly exposed to what they're doing. The final card, though, is the Fool, and this means that you can go about your journey, you can continue on your journey. And by the way, if this whole thing means that you're having a major awakening to your gifts, to your psychic gifts, to ascension, to the wider universe, to the cosmos, then this month is a watershed month for you. And I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case, Pisces, because you've got so many major arcana here. It's like you're asking the universe to show you how do things really work, and the universe is saying, this is how things really work. So your higher self, you're meditating or channeling or contemplating or just thinking or maybe talking to a wise teacher and figuring out how the universe works, and then you see it played out beautifully in the month of September. So the Fool is telling you that you're starting a new journey. The Fool always starts out at the beginning, and that you're going on faith now. You're going on inspiration, your higher self wisdom, your intuition, your clairvoyant or clair abilities, your psychic intuition, your new energy, you're raising your vibration. It's just really a beautiful thing, Pisces, that you're getting all of this confirmation that the gifts that you have always probably known you've had are real, they're powerful, they're helpful, and you can use them in your, what I like to call your muggle life, as well as in your spiritual life. All right, let's look at your oracle card now. It is the Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So even though you're raising your vibration, even though you're getting into all of your spiritual stuff, we still live on the earth, and it's a good thing to stay rooted and grounded. So let's see what they have to say about that. Sorry, I have an air conditioner going because it's really, really hot here. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. See, it's talking about ascension. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental. Let me hold it up again. Part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that you are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff, adorned with a dream catcher, shows they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you're rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you'll miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. And something else that I will note for you, Pisces, in the month of September, this is your month to have your full moon. The full moon is in Pisces this month. So that's a perfect time for you to practice your spiritual practice, to get grounded, also to meditate, and to, while you're grounded, still go up to your higher self, to the angels, to the cosmos, to the Akashic records, wherever out there, and get your messages. So one thing that I've learned is that when we are reaching up into the cosmos or the stars, we still have to be connected on Earth. And this is not like worrying about astral travel, like you won't come back to your body, so you need the silver cord. You'll always come back to your body. That's never going to be happening, that you just somewhat die during astral travel and your soul stays outside your body. That's never going to happen. But being grounded, because our bodies do have a vibration. And if you leave yourself on that very, very high vibration all the time, it's hard to handle. It makes you ultra sensitive and aware of everything that's going on. And for most people, that kind of overstimulation, you just can't tolerate it for a whole day, a whole week at a time. It just drains you. So that's why it's important to ground, so that you have a flow, a circuit of this energy. So some of it is going up to the heavens, and then energy is coming back down and it's rooting you back to the earth. So that it's a complete circuit of energy, and not just always going up, 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 which will drain you eventually. So as an Earth Guardian, staying rooted and grounded, this angel image is just perfect for you, Pisces, because Pisces tends to be a little in the clouds. Even though they're a water sign, they're really intuitive, really usually have many clair gifts, and you need to remember that the earth is really your home now in this lifetime. So you do need to root yourself. And a very simple thing to do is when you're standing or sitting, imagine the roots coming out of your feet like roots of a tree and going down into the earth. Just that simple visualization will give you a grounding. You can also touch an animal, pet an animal. That will help ground you. You can keep black stones around you or wear black stones in your jewelry. Not all moonstones, folks. You don't want to be totally... I used to do that. I used to wear all like moonstone jewelry, and it was like after a while I was so high I couldn't function in life. So I had to start wearing some black stones. So now what I do is I try to balance it. I do all different colored stones, and I always wear... I find with the colored stones, like the greens and browns, like a tiger's eye or a green jade or a green onyx or a peridot or something, those are much more grounding, and I feel much better. I feel much more well-rounded and not all in the clouds, but also able to handle everyday life. So that's just something, my experience. I do have Mars in Pisces, so I do have that Pisces energy actually ruling my energy of my body. So I do speak from experience with that. This is a great reading for you, Pisces. This is a wonderful month. September is your full moon. Be sure to see my video about the Pisces full moon, because you're really going to enjoy this month tremendously. And this is the month and this full moon to make your intentions for the coming year. Now, I will be reading at the New York Renaissance Fair. If you're in the New York area, it's up in Tuxedo Park, the Sterling Forest, from August 27th to October 9th. So the whole month of September, the last weekend of August, and the first 2 weekends of October. So stop by and get a reading from me. I have my own booth this year. I'm very excited. This is the first year I've had my own booth all to myself. And the booth is the Crone. And yeah, you should come up for a reading. The readings are about half price of what I usually charge for a reading. So you get a really good deal. It's a short reading. It's not as long as my full-blown private readings. I'm also, the weekend after the fair, the New York Renaissance Fair closes, I'm doing 2 other fairs in northern New Jersey, if that's a little closer for you, in Pequannock and in Pompton Lake. And for those readings, you can go on my website, The Cool Crone, and you can go to Book Now and click on Fairs. You can actually make your appointment for your reading with me before the fair even happens, so you don't miss out, because those are one-day fairs, and very often I get booked up for those fairs and people can't get in for a reading. And so I don't want you to be disappointed. If you just want to book a regular reading with astrology or cards, that's also on my website, thecoolcrone.com. You can go there to book now, or you can go there to services and see all the services that I offer in my price list and book a reading for me. Thank you once again, Pisces, for watching this video. Have a wonderful month of September. It looks like it's going to be spectacular for you, and I will see you next time.